That's off.
Yeah, no, we're on him. He's trying to score me.
No, we haven't won clamps.
There you go. All right, we're good.
Great dish.
Honestly, they're only scoring off fast breaks.
Got a lot of bull rated E for everyone to guard out here.
Out.
Yes, give me the board. Okay, I don't want to throw a turnover.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Brown, and it's Walter in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Out on the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Hey, look at Pirtle, making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Passes it to Dick. Raptors moving the ball around. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. And it's Milwaukee's ball. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Barnes, good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count it, good. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Barnes passes to Brown. The tray. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Trent. Now Lillard fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And Giannis gets it to go.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Going inside. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 5.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Lillard, and he lays it straight in.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And Milwaukee has possession. Raptors knocking down the tray. Into the lane. Walter, good. Bucks trail by 3. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Pirtle. Pass to Lillard. 11 feet away, and Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And that time, also a missed shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Walter. And a miss there on the triple. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Raptors leading by 5. Brown outside. Barnes passes to Dick. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's the lob at Kumbo, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You look at the Raptors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Milwaukee just need to take it a game at a time.
Well, I think for Toronto, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
The offensive rebound headed to Kumbo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And both free throws good for Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's the pass to Lillard. Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 37-point game against Boston. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Olynyk is checked in for Purdy. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Recognizing the scouting report, Lillard knows he can drive on this team.
Here's Walter, and he jams it with authority.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now, here's Olynyk. He averages about 5 points a game. Back to Dick. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Barnes. Basket counts. 7 points for Scotty Barnes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Dick.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Boucher with the steal. Dick, that's good. That's 10 points for Grady Dick.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Abaji. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up.
There is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The drive by Mitchell. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
For 3, Mitchell.
Toronto foul. Ochai Agbaji. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Wright kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Boucher. Boucher with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take a shot he has to continue to take.
And the basket by Olynyk.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Wright, the pass to Portis. Nails the baby hook. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 16 points in the win against Boston.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Prince can't hit. Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Abaji. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Dick can't get it to go. Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Beauchamp misses. Toronto shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings. Boucher against Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Raptors lead by 9. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. And Wright kicks to Prince. Giannis with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. It's deflected. They retain possession. And Beauchamp gets it to go. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Abaji powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Boucher against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Abaji can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 7. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Giannis. He's got 18. Down low. Here's Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
Well, Portis is cagey now. He's got a lot of savvy, and he's got skills, too.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Bobby Portis. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis. The Raptors making a switch here. And Portis drains both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Abaji. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Abaji's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that one.
And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, setting guys up for success.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Barnes, also Chris Boucher out there, and it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Lillard. Basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now here's Lopez, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Brown wide open. He fires. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You got to guard Brown closely because if not, he'll shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Middleton finds Portis. Trent against Brown. They get a hand on it. Trent passes to Middleton from outside the arc. Walter pulls it in. Raptors leading by 9. Back to Barnes. over Trent. Here's Shed. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And for that game against the Hawks, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And he makes both free throws. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Middleton after Toronto got the 3-point. And the foul on Jacoby Walter.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Pirtle is checked in for the Raptors. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Hit a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Lillard surveying the D. Can they get it? Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Raptors leading by 15. Pirtle finds Barnes. Here's Walter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And Lillard kicks to Trent. Kept alive.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Lillard outside. A beautiful reverse layup. Lillard's got 15.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Brown outside. Barnes up top. Shoots over Portis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lillard from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. Kicks to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Portis can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 22. Barnes with it. Lillard picks him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lights checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Milwaukee with the ball. Raptors knocking down the tray. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, Lillard's focus and intensity, top shelf tonight. What a performance.
Dick with it, working on Portis. Dick can't get it to go. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Milwaukee. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
Out-muscling the defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
Here's Dick. 23 points for him the last game against Boston.
Yeah, but it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Raptors leading by 21. Here's Barnes. Brown outside. Here's Dick. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3 points.
And that's 13 points for Grady Dick.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Here's Wright. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Feeds to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Lillard after the Raptors pick up 2. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the field. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And they're pushing it up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dick's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Dick with the steal. Barnes looking around. An easy 2 points on the way. Barnes has got 20.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and Davion Mitchell subbed in for Bruce Brown. And it's the Bucks ball. Pass to Beauchamp. Ball's knocked loose. Barnes against Prince. Barnes passes to Mitchell. Dick in the corner. Over Wright. Dick can't get it to go. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
The Bucks shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. So the wing on the left. Here's Beauchamp. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Lillard against Mitchell. Barnes outside. Trying to get open is Dick. And that one's good. Barnes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lillard. Here's Beauchamp. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Beauchamp's got 9.
Prince passes the ball to get them the best shot possible. A real team player.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Wright driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That one on Olynyk. The Bucks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by the Bucks.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Thompson, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
And they pick up 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
They get it back. The layup off target. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. A 3 from Barnes trains the three-pointer. Barnes has got 27 points.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Dick. 17 points in the game. From deep three-point territory. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Steps back and shoots. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, I really like how Taurean Prince plays within himself. He'll take whatever the defense gives him.
Barnes kicks to Olynyk. From past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Raptors out in front, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout series.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Barnes. Now here is Pirtle. Here's Dick. Over Trent. They grab their own miss. Here's Walter. And again, Toronto no luck.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Middleton on the wing. The baseline jumper goes down. Middleton's got 6.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot. Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. It's deflected. From downtown, Walter, good.
Walter.
He's got 15.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Lillard, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Lillard against Brown, and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Pass to Walter. Dishes to Barnes. Three-pointer. Lillard with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Super quick in transition, the Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
So it's the Bucks now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Trent. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Brown outside. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trent with the wide open look from outside off the mark.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now, here's Trent. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss. And the Raptors with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Skill level of Pirtle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Brown against Lillard. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Trent. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Boucher. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Toronto making a change here. Fernando's checked in. Now here's Lillard. He's got 20.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And here's Brown outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Brown locked in and concentrating well there, getting that three to fall.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trent can't hit.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 22 points.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Inside, well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Back to Trent. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Brown. Pass to Shed. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shed's got 8 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Trent. Tries again. Kicks it down to Middleton. And another shot. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Lets it go. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Known primarily for his defense back in the day, Bruce Brown can now light you up.
Here is Lillard. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Here's Giannis. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Giannis has got 28 points for the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket, I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow.
Here's Shed. He's got 8.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Lillard, bounce pass. And Giannis throws it down.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And there's the drive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Fernando. Lays it up off the glass. Fernando's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Toronto making a change.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Mitchell against Wright. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Toronto working the ball around now. On the wing, Mitchell. The pass to Abaji. From the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Mitchell. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Pass to Shed. Olynyk trying to break loose. Sinks the triple. Abaji's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Prince wide open. Here's Portis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
He's off on the second. The Raptors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Mitchell kicks to Boucher. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Prince misses. It's been all Raptors. Here's Shed. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bochamp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Giannis high post. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll call it.
And those aren't the type of three-point out.
Right, I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Olynyk the pass to Mitchell. Here's Shed. Lets it go from deep. And Wright pulls it down. From deep three-point land. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Toronto ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Mitchell, and it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Roden, and it's good. 2 points.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And good that time. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Prince. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up to the stripe. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And he gets the bucket.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Here's Roden. Good work there as it goes. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's denied. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And it's Shed missing.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
It's been all Raptors. Passes it to Fernando. Makes it off the glass.
Bruno Fernando.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Thompson outside. Roden grabs the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Temple. Buries it from 3-point range. Temple's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
To halt the run, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Rollins checked in for the Bucks.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
To the wing right side. Here's Shen. Here's Fernando. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
and just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Here's Rollins. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats. And that's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. They're running. Here's Beauchamp. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Temple can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. Cashing in on the looked all too easy. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Raptors.
Milwaukee foul. Jackson.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. The Raptors also with the sub. Barnes is checked in.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
And stolen by Thompson. Fast break, Milwaukee. They get the rebound. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Wasted no time on that one. Barnes has got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Second chance shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton.
Second team.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Thompson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Rollins.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And yes, it's good.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Boucher's shot is off.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 44. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Kicks to Mitchell on the wing. Barnes. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Shed. Shot clock at 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The free throw off from Barnes. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success will certainly continue to keep that pipeline going.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Boucher's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Wright. And Barnes sends it back. Mitchell outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Beauchamp. The kick out to Wright. A rebound by Shed. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Middleton looking it over, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Bucks shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Now here's Antetokounmpo, defense right on him. And here's Prince outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Shed. Baseline try. Yep, it counts. Fernando's got 13 points in the second half.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Shed.
Cash.
Barnes outside. Over Prince. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And you got to be impressed with the total command they showed throughout this season series, winning the final game and pitching a 3-0 shutout for the year against the Bucks.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Barnes.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Got that one up quick.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Here's Fernando. Here's Shen. No good on the triple. Here's Wright. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Barnes can't get it to go. Wright with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.